Hey everybody, welcome back to SimCasino. I hope you're having a great day. I am, because today a big update just came out for SimCasino. It doesn't have a whole lot of content, but what it does is it adds a bunch of nice quality of life improvements and bug fixes and all sorts of interesting little things that I've maybe mentioned in the past, and all of a sudden they exist now. Oh, I love it when people just developers that listen and just take feedback and like run with it and do their own thing with it is really cool. Now, if we could just get super women, if we could just get the super women to help us out with the rest of the bugs in the game. I'm sorry. I just had to. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me show you some of the... I'm sure that's going to get worked out. Anyway, so we've got a new sign, the exterior sign here for Casino. I've got it placed down here, right? And you can move it so we can, say Casino that way, Casino this way. I'm just going to put it here. It's sort of like a sign that says, hey guys, the casino's that way. So that's what I'm doing. In addition to this, the garbage area and therefore the dumpsters can all be inside now. You can place them indoors. So we don't have to have the massive grouping smoke break happening outside here if we don't want to anymore. I don't know. We'll see. They have added a bunch of different things. I want to show you everything. We'll start with this. It's little, but it's something, right? Little things matter. Look, Big Hat Casino. How in the world do we have Big Hat Casino there? Where did I get that sign? That's because each individual letter can now be placed and colored and customized. You can have any sign you want now, pretty much. As long as it's this font. It's not something you can just type in, unfortunately. It'd be really cool if it was. I'm trying to find where it is. It's in decorations down here. Individual letter signs, okay? So you can place any letter you want to and all that stuff. Also, you're going to notice that the sign itself is lined up between floors. Yeah. So before, right, I was trying to freely place it and it would snap into position. Let me just grab a letter here, right? When I was doing free position, remember how it would just snap into it? Well, now with 2 floors, it will fluidly move between floors as long as you don't have a floor here. So if you have like the big tall ceiling, you can place it in there as if it's all one big wall. So I really like that. I do a lot. The last thing though, we don't have this. Unfortunately, I cannot freely place windows. Darn it. But it's okay. So there's quite a few quality of life improvements that have happened that are kind of under the hood too that you may not have seen. I'm going to get to my favorite feature in a second. It's not 100% ironed out, but oh, you can tell he's working on it. I'm rooting for you, man. Super. All right. So look at something here, for example. Slot machines are now a little bit more attractive, I want to say. They've made it to where the available games, they won't drop below 50% popularity. So there's that. And then they've also, just the base popularity of slot machines in general has been increased. So you don't get huge slot farms, I guess, with like basically nobody sitting at them anymore. Speaking of almost nobody sitting at them, the maximum population for casinos, yes, there was apparently a maximum population. That has been removed. Go nuts. Have as many people as you want now. Oh yeah, we're going to make some money doing that then. The cheating at table games thing, that has been revitalized, revamped a little bit here. And people who are caught at cheating, I can't find them. People who are caught cheating are now more likely to just kind of get out of the casino. They're more likely to leave as opposed to lingering around and playing after they were caught cheating. Now, I don't know about the guards running. There's a mention of this in the patch notes, which you can see everything linked in the description. It's a... Oh, here we go. The guards running, okay. Now, are they running faster than people are walking? It kind of looks like they run faster than people walk, right? Sort of? I can't tell. They're taking down the game cheater here. And there's, of course, a maximum setting to how many guards will leave to take down a cheater, right? And I've got that set to 3, so The other ones are walking past them, not doing anything because that's the setting. But anyway, there was another thing that was happening that I didn't even know was happening. And that's that gamblers were apparently queuing at tables. I didn't know that. So we should have a bit more of an even distribution on tables now, because people will no longer queue up at tables. They'll go find an available seat. So rather than having like one table that's full and people waiting around to sit in one of those seats, even though there's chairs available in other tables, they'll now, go seek out open tables. So I think that's a pretty cool thing too. I like that. We should be able to see profits per zone a little bit clearer now. So we can see that we've had $107,000 stolen in this zone, but the lifetime gross profit in this zone is almost 2.2 million. Sorry, yeah, that's the profit. So the net profit then, if you minus the purchasing costs, is almost $2 million in this zone. And I've made these, of course, high limit gambling zones because the idea of having a higher minimum just wasn't working. So I've kind of gutted that idea entirely. Let me go ahead really quick and de-zone this. Okay. Couple of other more noticeable quality of life improvements. And I don't want this video to be all about the update because there's, it's linked in the description. You can read it for yourself. But some of these things are just so good and I'm really appreciative of it. Let's start with my two favorites, okay? And then we'll discover other ones as we go, okay? There's new neon strips, for example. I've added them here on the outside of the theater, and the security cameras are no longer transparent, although you still can't make them black. I would really like to color them, but okay, still can't do that. But the thing is, there's two new awesome quality of life changes. One, the multi-select tool, it's gone. There is no multi-select tool anymore. You just don't have it. Now you might think, why is that an improvement, Charlie? Well, because it's a default setting now. Just click and drag anywhere, it's already active. You don't have to have a tool for it anymore. So you just click you're good. All right, you want to select a whole bunch of stuff? There you go, you selected a whole bunch of stuff. It's kind of nice. It's pretty cool. We're probably gonna use it a lot more than before. Now, you'll notice I can't select these things, right? And that's because I'm on the second floor. So if you're having a problem and you're like, why can't I select this? Just make sure you're on the right floor for it, and then you can, okay? But the biggest change, and this is where I get a little snicker, okay? It may not have anything to do with me, and I don't care. I'm gonna say it's my fault anyway. I'm taking responsibility for this. The clone tool. The clone tool. Remember how we were like, hey, you can't clone a whole room and not have the walls, and you can't, yeah. Clone area actually has a UI for it now, and you can specifically select the things that you want to clone. So maybe you want to clone this area, but you don't want to take the zone with it. Maybe I want this arrangement, but I really don't want to mess with zones. I could turn that off. Or maybe I don't want to mess with floors. I can turn that off too. So I don't want the carpet, right? You can do that. The one thing I'm not seeing working very well right now, and I'm hoping that it gets ironed out, is wall objects. So if I want to grab only the specific objects on the wall, if I highlight this, right, it's like a floor tool thing. It won't let me place anything. Nothing gets copied, right? It's a little bit strange that way. It almost deselects it. Wall objects, nothing, right? So that's the only thing that I'm seeing that's the problem. Everything else, though, seems to work pretty flawlessly as far as grabbing it and not grabbing it. It seems to work pretty well. So from now on, for example, if I want to clone everything, it will still work, right? It will grab this and it will grab the wall. Notice how the wall highlights there. But maybe I don't want to grab the wall. Well, okay, fine. You can have just the objects. Of course, the autosave is, the autosave is still an autosave. It's still gonna get in the way. But look, I was able to copy it without the wall now. Very cool. So thank you, devs. Thank you. I can see you're working on it, and I'm so incredibly grateful. So thank you. Okay, so I think I've covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover from this particular update set. But again, there's other little things like new lights, and there's some new I think there's a new ceiling light. Like this one here, I think is a new one. There's smaller neon arrows now, variants for this. There's some stuff. So you can see all that stuff linked in the description. So one of the things I'm going to do really quick has to do with this update, and it's giving me information I didn't have before. And that is a definitive star rating for the room. And I don't think I had this before. I don't remember seeing this before. So maybe I had it before and I just didn't know it. But if I take a look at the constructions tab, this is 4.5 out of 5 stars. Okay. And you can see the breakdown. I knew this breakdown existed before, but I didn't know the stars. And I think maybe that's new. I'll have to go back and look. Maybe it's not new at all and I just missed it. But this room is a 4.5 stars. I want to get 5, right? I've moved the private toilets. I've moved the toilets over here, and I've added the bath, because apparently these things are separate functions. I thought they were the same. Like I thought the hot tub was just like a really fancy bathtub that would, it would add to the entertainment needs, but they could also clean themselves in it. Apparently not. So there are now 2 of them in here. I'm just gonna move this really quick and slide it over. One thing I did want to test though is whether or not the rotations on things, because I think that was mentioned in the patch notes too. Will the light, for example, if I clone this, let's clone the whole thing. Wait, except the wall, I guess. Oh yeah, except the wall. Yeah, no. Let's get the wall too. If I clone this whole bathroom and I rotate it, see, the light didn't shift. The paintings are still lined up. Oh yeah, I guess my economy rooms are back in business. All right, cool. So you can see that they're working on things. Anyways, the last bit, and I'm gonna move these because I need to, basically, if you look at this, we have the room 4 out of 5 stars because the bathroom facilities are marked as 50%. So if I move this toilet to here and then add the bathtub, oh, where'd I go? I went like far away. Here it is. If I move this and I bring this bathtub over and pop it here, right, into that spot, this room is going to shift from being a 50% bathroom to 100%, and then it shifts up to being 4.5 out of 5 stars. So I'm going to look at doing that for some of our hotel rooms and stuff. I'll probably do that offline, just moving things around to try to get that 100% if I can. Okay, cool. So today I wanted to work on entertainment stuff, right? That's what I wanted to work on. And entertainment's had a bit of a buff. There are people who are more interested in it now. If you do lots of entertainment stuff and the demand is high, you're going to get more people attending. You're going to be able to make more money on it, because before it just didn't seem worth it to pursue it. At least in the old casino, it didn't. This plot, though, has twice the demand, baseline demand, for that as we do in, oh my God. Are you waiting for something specific? Pursuing hotel reception. You are all trying to check into my hotel? Are you kidding me? All at the same time? I got a feeling the unlimited guests might be a bit of an issue. I might need more reception desks. We have unlimited guests now, I guess. So let's move this plant over. Let's move this plant over. And I'm going to shift this desk over one. I'm going to shift this desk. This plant's gone. I'm going to shift this desk over one. Shift this desk over one. And then I'm going to copy this desk and place it here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think everybody's just stunned out of their mind. They can't believe it. All right, we have five reception desks now. Maybe that will hopefully carry the influx. Now, at night, there's a bigger demand, right, for hotels. So that's probably what that influx is. It's that big demand. And I can schedule this, too, according to that demand to be more... to be more reasonable on things. So we have the add schedule row button now too, and we can confirm that if we'd like to. I would like to have this desk only be open between, let's have you open between, yeah, something like this. So we're gonna say Yeah, opened and closed and opened. So you open up at 12 a.m. No, you open up at 10:30 a.m. Sorry, 10:30 p.m. Then you close at 7 a.m. Okay? And we're going to do this schedule for a couple of different desks. So we're going to say that many desks. So during the normal operations of the day, like past 6 o'clock, past 7 o'clock, we'll only have 2 people at our hotel reception desk. It isn't until we get to about 10:30 that we start loading up the desks and getting ready for more people to check in and all that stuff. So hopefully that takes care of it a little bit. Because the demands and stuff have shifted and it's gone different and there's more people and it's going to be great. Okay, I want to focus on, right, this 3rd floor a little bit today. The business center. I have no idea what the demand is going to be for conference rooms, but I've sort of laid out sort of a rough sketch we'll go with of kind of what I'm going to use for it, right? And this is where the room is. So I'm going to copy all of this, including the zone. And we're just going to go bop, bop. And yep, we're just going to have all these different conference rooms. Again, I don't know if there is even a need for this many, but this is a different tile and business demand is very high here. So we're going to have conference rooms all on this side. Then we have the computer rooms. I don't know what the demand will be for the computer rooms, but I don't even know if originally I was going to have one big one over here and one big one over here, and we'll just say, yeah, go to the computer lab, but they might want smaller ones. So I need to experiment with this because I don't know, and that's what we're going to do. I do that on this channel, right? Sometimes people they just want to tell me how it works. I want to explore it and find out for myself. That's how I like to do things. Looks like I was a little off on calculating that distance on that, but that's okay. We have a little narrow hallway here, and then we've got this little area, which I think technically they can walk between. We're going to remove this wall. Maybe we just have a smaller one. Or, here's an idea. Well, I like this idea better, actually. We're going to have a restroom up here. We're going to put a bathroom up here. Actually, let's come down and copy the one we have. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I love my clone tool. We're just going to go like this. That should be fine. Yep. Let's come up 2 floors, and we're just going to paste this in this area, I think. Yeah. So why don't we do this? We'll clone this. Can I paste and delete things with pasting too? Okay, it doesn't do that. I was kind of hoping that maybe it would just overwrite, but looks like I still have to manually take out the walls here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rooms. Should just do 7 on each side. I think we'll do 7 on each side if we can get away with that. So we'll say 1, 2. We won't be able to get away with that. We'll do 5 on each side because the bathroom facilities are pretty big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll say that this is going to end up being a bathroom area, right? And then we'll look at this wall. I want this to be kind of a 2-way walkway here. And maybe we just put another room here. You know, if I extend this out one, I could just line it up. But I wanted there to be an easy access point for these rooms to get to the stairs if they need to, right? Just thinking about emergencies and all that, and they have it over here, so we should have it over here too. So I'm gonna leave there actually be a two-way walkway here. And then we can do, I don't know, something different with this area. Maybe just put in an ATM machine or some windows or whatever on this side, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably redraw the boundary lines for this. Most likely. So let me just get the clone tool here. Nope. Actually, before we do that, I think it's probably good to just put the bathroom in. And should we leave a space? You know, like maybe have it be a little bit more open. I think I like that. Let's dezone this really quick. It'll be laid in later anyway. All right, so we'll place a bathroom right here. So let's come back down and find our bathroom facilities. We'll just go like this. Bring them up top. Bring them up top. And we'll go about like... I don't know if we need it this many, though. I think we'll face it this direction, actually, because we're going to put more stuff here, like gyms, and I might even put, some gambling things here, too. I don't know. But we'll make this positioned like it's a bit more community-driven as far as, like, what we're offering. So how about we place it... for 5. How about we bring it up to about, like, here? This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure about this. I want to line it up with this wall, I think, here. Yeah. We'll line it up with this wall, and we'll say it's about there. We'll just guess that. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. That's pretty wide, but it gives me room for benches and stuff if I want them. So if we're going to go on that note, then this many rooms is going to be... Swear I didn't plan this. Swear I didn't plan this. But I did, though. Yes, I did. I'll indent this back a little bit, and I can bring this back, too. I will. Yep. So I think I'm going to place it here. So let's get rid of all these walls. That lines up pretty well. Yeah, and then we're going to end up moving this back. I still want a way to move an entire set of structures. I would love that. A way to move everything and pay for it, but yeah, move everything. I was going to leave a space for these guys to get to the stairs, but since I'm leaving this open, I think that serves as it just fine. So we'll go like this with it. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not lining up quite like I had imagined initially, Not quite the way I wanted, but I think it's probably faster just to copy all of this and move it down one. Yeah, I think I'll probably just go about like this. And then it's probably faster just to then delete the walls from that point. And call... Wait. Yeah, it's this way, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we have bathrooms, which now I want to move up. Yeah, I do, but it's okay. I'll have something nice here. It's a business area, business customers, etc. I think they don't need everything cramped in close, right? Plus, I still don't know what the demand for this will be. So for the conference room, we need a couple of things, right? Conference room requires just a conference table and a way to reach it. That's it. That's all it wants. So that's what we're going to give it. So we'll have some of these can have large tables. And, maybe we'll do all of them with large tables. Yeah, I think we'll go like this. We'll let the big cheese at the end of the table, we'll have them face the window. How's that sound? We'll use these big conference room tables. Oh boy. You know what? Why don't we, instead of this, we have this powerful cloning tool, right? So why don't we just go ahead and do this? And we'll design one room and copy it over. That's what we got it here. So computer desk can also do this. We can just copy the whole thing at one time. The walls do line up. Yeah. Let's just get the whole hallway the way we want, and then we'll just copy it all over. So for the doors, it looks like an interior door is used for this. Wait, do the computer rooms get attached to the conference room? Different adjoining rooms. I don't know. I would have thought they would be separate, but now I'm starting to think they belong together. Well, I'm going to place the computer lab. I think each room will have like 4 computers. It seems reasonable, I suppose. Come on, you can do it. Yep. We're going to put the business sign right here too, by the way. And then, actually, I want to have it be like this. Yeah. Okay. So the computer rooms, right? Here we go. After the autosave. We'll have one desk be here, one desk be on this side. It's kind of... I don't want to say it's crowded. It's just, I think it's too big. I think I went too big with this. I can't line it up, so we'll just have computers at all 4 corners of the room, I guess. No. I think I'm going to move it in a little bit, and then I can have decor. Decor. Yep. Fancy way of saying it. Got to make sure I say it fancy. The decor. We also need printers, too, so I suppose it's good to do this. We'll put a printer on each side. That looks reasonable. Yeah, that looks nice. But I kind of want the commercial doors. Maybe even a double door. Ooh. I like that. Looks nice and I like it. In fact, you know, I think I'll put double doors on all these. Because I like them. Okay, cool. Conference room set. Capacity is 8, but we need to have it be graded a lot better, right? I need to have the price satisfaction is currently at 106%. Now, if I make this $6 per person, let's say $7 per person, 26% satisfaction. If I add decorations, does that help my satisfaction for these guys? So let's say I put in a floor lamp on this side. I don't think the floor lamp is effective. I think a ceiling light's probably better here. Or we could use these wall lamps, which I think are probably still better yet. Yeah. Why don't we dismantle this? We can put in this wall light. And, you know, we could keep it blue. It's the standard default color. I won't have to adjust them. Of course, I'm going to copy them anyway, so whatever. Ooh, look at this. Whoa. Okay, hang on. They like it a lot. I'm not even done decorating these guys. Guys. Okay then. Okay then. Let's just settle this right now then, shall we? Here we go. You guys have fun with that. This is... Damn, I deleted the wrong wall. I knew it. Well, I need to fix that, don't I? Sure do. Yep. Okay, here's what we'll do then. All I really need to do is delete this wall because the rest of this is good to go. So just go bop, 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 like that. Okay. Ooh, you know you got frame rates. You know you got frame rates. There he goes. All right, so business is booming. They're already using the conference room too. Wow. Even with my shitty price, huh? That's how much in demand it is. All right then. So I wanted to see whether or not. Oh my God. This is. I had no idea that this was in this much demand. People are really into this. Okay. I guess, you know, it's businesses. Yeah, I guess. I'd like to see this. Yep, go about like that. Okay. And then let's go ahead and clone this over to here. Okay, good. We're gonna add, because it totally won't be distracting to our business clients, a full wall assortment on this side of the building. Maybe not. That would create all glass here, and I don't know if I like that look. I don't like that look. Let me see what that does to the price, if anything. Does that change anything at all? No. Decorations don't seem to matter for these guys. What about if I add a plant to the room? Does making it look better, I guess is my question. Is making it look better, questionably, it doesn't seem to change the price satisfaction. Okay. So we'll leave it at $6 for now per person. Wowzers, that's pretty nuts. I would like to have other objects to place here, like whiteboards, projector screens, right? You know, things for presentations. People do that. They don't just talk on the phone, right? I'd love to have those types of things in here. Is there any way I can maybe fake it? And the only thing I can think of is, you know, putting one of those big televisions in here, which I don't think that's meaningful. Yeah, I would love to have. I'd love to have that. Have a you know, things that people actually use in business meetings. Whiteboards, at least a whiteboard and a projector. Those two things. And probably I would think even like one of those old projectors, they go on the ground and they take up space and they take up wall space too, right? So it'd be kind of an interesting dynamic for an item to add to the game, to have a floor object reserve space on a wall, you know? That'd be interesting. But then also a ceiling mounted projector screen. If your conference room is too tall, you could do a ceiling mounted one. I don't even think you need it to be too tall to do that, but still, it's just an idea. I'm throwing out ideas. But the plants don't seem to have any impact on price satisfaction whatsoever. So we're just not going to spend a whole lot of money on them. And it seems like there's enough demand in this area where I can get away with raising that price. So here we go then. We're just going to go bop, bop. And these are very plain Jane. I was going to do the floors and stuff too. Yeah, let's get rid of the zone really quick. And we'll design these while they're in them. So for wallpapers, this looks decent. I'm tempted to actually just do different wallpapers for each room. Different colors and themes and whatever for each room. I think just like this Venetian plaster sort of thing is fine. But we change its color scheme to be more of a blue tint. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I like that color. That's the color right there. Mm-hmm. Let's add that. And then inside the computer labs, we can go with green. Oh, we can go like this maybe. It's very neutral tone, very toned down. I don't know. Not black, maybe just white. Is it against the law to have a big bright white room? I mean, it's business after all. They may actually want a white walled conference center. I'm actually not sure. I don't know. One thing we could do, I know it doesn't add to the price, but it adds to its aesthetic, and I kind of like it, is just the pictures on the wall and stuff, right? They want like, you know, little designs, little pieces of artwork and stuff. You can have a big one along the back wall, something like this, right? It's just something that adds a bit of a homey feel. And then I could replicate this to the other walls too. I would want to line them up because I can look at them differently. But then this one could be, you know, a different one. And then we could add another one over here, and this could be a different one. And we could just do that over and over again, just to create unique experiences in each room because it looks cool, you know? Or maybe have 5 different variations and then we'll clone them from there. But at least it changes it up from when I'm looking at it, you know? So we can go about like this, and then it's not that hard to just do that, you know? All right, so we'll play with that. But in any case, I think that's the way our conference center is going to go. We have computer labs spread out through here, and people are using them. They are almost full. I am going to need a much bigger computer lab. Wow. Maybe I think the idea of having a big one on this side and one big one on this side is just actually better. So if I was to do that, expand it to here, it might make it look flush with everything, right? And then we go out to like say here, like this, and then down like this. Yep. Boot. My inner Canadian is showing. Okay, there's that. And then, yeah. That looks good. I trapped people in here. It looks good. I'm gonna delete the wall, right? There we go. And delete this wall. Only to here, though. This one's a little bit different, but now I can just have these desks. Oh, like, ooh, cubicle walls. Huh? What about cubicle walls? We could. And I can't do half-tall walls, though. And then I have to adjust these because they don't really line up where they need to be there. But yeah, getting some frames, man. Frames. Might be that. Well, I can't say it's the people limiter, but I don't have that many people visiting right now. But see this? That's good, right? And then we just kind of do this. Yep. And then like that, and like one more row. We'll say like that. Like that. So lots and lots of computers. And then you're like, well, what about printers? You've got plenty of space for those, right? Yeah. And then perhaps we take out some of these doors. We don't need quite so many doors anymore. So we'll have 2 doors on the ends and then one in the middle. So this door can go and this door can go. And then this whole computer lab can be that color, I guess. That's a lot. We are charging by the person, right? PC hourly rate, yes. Okay, cool. Printer charge $2. I think $2.50. Ooh, price satisfaction is still fine. Well, hello, hello. I guess we'll go $9 an hour for computers. And then the printer charge being $2.50. There you go. Okay. Well, that's a lot of things in the room. And we'll just go ahead and copy this arrangement real quick and get it over here. Let's do it like this. It's a little bit different how things are organized in this one. So we'll just copy this one in a row at a time here, like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then over here, we're just gonna want to, I think, just take this desk. We can go up against the wall with one, and then we can just have it be like that with the other one. All right, we got the computer labs in place, and I'm noticing that the printers are always occupied. These two, I guess, just freed up, but there's a lot of printers. So I'm just gonna add a bunch more in here between where these doors used to be. And I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing. Just because I can afford, it's a fixed cost, so I can afford to take them and make them. So it's good. I deleted a couple of desks, and now there's like, you know, $24 and $6, like $30 just sitting on the ground over here. So yeah, let's get the autosave in. I'm getting massive frame problems right now, though. Ugh. I'm worried about like expanding anymore and having more people in here because, I want to say there's, I've had a couple of crashes with this game in the past, and it was using 99% of my RAM. So there might be a memory thing happening. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's an early access game, right? So like optimizations are like one of those things that people typically do on an ongoing basis, right? But they don't necessarily have them ironed out as their top priority. So yeah, let's go. You're not gonna let me? Why? Because the picture frames are blocking it. Right. Okay. Well, this is the part where we say we don't want to do the wall or the wall objects and see if it works. Can I have this? See, but yeah, it doesn't work with the plants. The plants? Wait, what? Oh, right. I want to copy the wall. Don't I? This should work. That should work. It does work. Okay, good. I'm just seeing things. I'm like, why isn't this working? Okay. So I want to color the walls, right? Just like that. There we go. And then I guess we'll place another picture on the side here. Make it one of these ones you haven't done before. The upside down city. It's very artistic. It's not really upside down. You're just looking at the reflections of the water, okay? Cool, man. Far out. Okay, so I'm gonna take and clone these two wall object things like this. And we're just gonna go bop, bop, bop. Yep, and then over here, lined up with these ones. Well, we're gonna have to get that one fixed, but we're gonna go like this. Okay. Now, the one thing I was hoping to do here, oh, I don't want to do this side though. The one thing I was hoping to do here though is match the windows. Because I want the whole building on the profile of the building. I want it to all match. So we're going to put windows in these conference rooms, but they're going to be... I can't figure out where to put this. It's not on this side either. I'm going to guess here. Does that look about right? No, it needs to go a little lower. So we'll go down one. And we'll go down one. There we go. Okay. So we've got some conference rooms, right? But I want the windows to match. So up here, these windows are a thing. So what I'm hoping to do is we'll copy the window. If you'll let me. You don't seem to want to let me copy the window. Okay, we're just gonna lay new windows in then. So, and I don't know how this will necessarily work out for me, but what I'm hoping to do is, yeah, so it looks like this is gonna be blocked by the frameless picture. I might have to adjust where that is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust what picture's there, but overall it seems like this window, looks like one window in each conference room will work. That's peculiar. Okay. I mean, it's just about distance, right? Oh, this one's a little different. Okay. We'll have to adjust this because, I want the profile of the building to look a certain way. And that demands that all of these windows be in and lined up. So let me make some adjustments to this, and I'll be right back. All right, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get my way very easily here. Unfortunately, some of these windows will have to be placed right on these conference room, like right on these walls. I've moved the poster, the picture that was on this wall. I've moved it all over to the side. I think it looks pretty good. I can take and maybe do the same thing over on this one here, just so I have like a big picture and a small picture on each wall. I think that will look pretty good. My God, they're filling up this place. There's so many of them. Why are there so many of you? Clone, let's not take the walls. And we'll just kind of do this. Oh my gosh. You gotta be joking. I guess the demand for conference rooms is great. That answers my question. The demand is very high. So anyway, might even want some additional conference rooms because these are all filling to capacity with 8 people. I'm wondering about bigger businesses. Now I'm thinking you have this and we need to have like bigger ones right here with like 3 big tables and all that, and we can decorate them out and maybe pretend with like a television screen or something. We could pretend that there are projector screens. Also, I think I recall seeing a note somewhere. I think it was the Discord for the game where said he was working on, and I don't know this, so don't quote me here. Said he was working on additional images to appear on the televisions, so they're not all the same. That's a pretty welcome thing too. These little tiny things, you know, the little tiny characteristics that you can tweak and this is where builder games rule the world, right? Like those tiny details. Those are the things people love about builder games. Right? That's just the way it is. And having more of that stuff, whew, God, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Just like little things, right? I want tons more of these pictures too. I imagine there's probably some sort of a copyright restriction on some of these things. Like you can't have every picture in the world, but whew. I mean, there's a lot of options here. Place that there like that. There we go. Okay, so we've got the conference rooms looking better. I want to take and copy these little pictures over and just kind of have them, I don't know, like an extra thing in a frame. So something like this, change it up, you know, make it something different each time, right? Just so it's a little different in every room. What happened to this? Uh-oh, what happened to this? I feel like I've placed this like 6 times already, haven't I? Where'd you go? Oh, did I? No, that's not a copy. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Wowzers. Okay, so these are all zoned too, correct? Yes, they are. They're ready to use whenever they want. Speaking of aesthetics and what it looks like, what about the hallway? What do we want for wallpapers on this? For the business people? Just do like the brick? This paneling kind of looks businessy. Doesn't it look nice? I think it looks nice. It's a nice brick. It's simple. I can dig it. It just went all the way around. It did. Whoops. Oh, I mean, I got the money, but whoops. Should have held control instead. Oh, look at this. This is a problem. Hang on. No, I was like, why isn't this being used? It's because it's not an enclosed space. Why aren't these being used? There's nobody in the computer rooms. Yeah, okay. Zone this all the way like so. Here we go, and we're open for business for the computer rooms. And now we just do the same thing over here, all the way to here. And we are open for business. Okay, we should start seeing computer customers fly right into here now. We should start seeing this. So this bathroom area is facing this direction. It's kind of a mid-ground for all the business customers that are going to be here. And they can all jump in here and use this bathroom facility. So larger conference rooms, we're going to need those. But I think before we get into that, I should probably just make sure all the artwork and stuff that I want on the walls and the plants and stuff like that is all placed. So I'm going to do that really quick. All right, so I could have remade my conference rooms to, you know, line them up with these, but I just decided it's easier to give them a whole bunch of windows. So I'm just going to do that all along this floor anyway. And so we have our hotel room areas, I suppose, that are going to have this arrangement. And then the conference rooms area looks, our conference room area looks a lot like this as it, as it exists. And we may change the upper floor here just so, you know, we might do it on floor 4. It might be all entertainment based. I have no idea what this demand for these are, but there's our conference rooms. Yeah, I'll have to toggle the zone off. We need to figure out what we want to do for flooring though here. And there are some new floors. There's one that doesn't work. This one, it's exactly the opposite of the one we use for the balcony. This is what we use for the balcony right here. The exact opposite of that would be with white instead of with black. But unfortunately, right now, it only looks at black. So I don't know if it's just not working or whatever. Maybe it'll hot patch or something might come out for that. But there are some different floor patterns and stuff I've noticed. And I don't know if there are any walls. The patch notes say that there are different walls, a couple of different walls and floors. But in any case, though, we're going to be using this blue ceramic, which is the same as what the laundry rooms actually are using for the hotels. Same thing. So we're going to be using this for the floors in this business district area. This whole, I mean, it's got a very businessy tone, right? This blue and the black. And I think I might just leave the doors white and like the window frames are. Oh, looks like I didn't change these. I didn't change these paintings. Let's just do real quick modifications here. I love how fast you can do that, man. It's ridiculous. All right. So all the way through here, we have artwork. I just decided to put the artwork on the side walls instead of the end walls, so we left it there. And then I suppose I could put a plant in the corner here, and that might show up from the road, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is. We'll see. So I was going to maybe do some additional conference rooms, like bigger ones that had more people, because right now it seems like these rooms are limited to just 8, right? And I also thought maybe there's some smaller ones we could do. So I'm gonna have smaller ones here because we have this gap in space, right? So I thought if we do some smaller ones right here and say maybe we go, I think the limitation for the size is like 3x4, 4x5. Okay, so we go 4, this is a 6. So we go, let's say 6x4 is fine. So if we put a wall in right here, whoops. Turn the zone back on? Yeah, here we go. We turn the zone on like this, right? And then we just copy this over like this. Doesn't quite match up. So I think what we'll do instead is we'll go ahead and delete this wall. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna need to delete that wall. This wall needs deleted. All right, here we'll go like this. Like that. Okay. And so we have the space in the center now. And I'm not entirely sure what to do with this little space in the center. Maybe I can make everything 5x4 like the original plan, and then I can fit more in. That might be the solution. Let me see what 5x4 looks like real quick. Just zone this whole thing like that. And 5x4 with the walls. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. This was 4x6, right? 1, 2. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like this is going to be too small. 1, 2, 3. I could extend this out 1, I guess. They are pretty wide walkways here, so there's room to expand this. I can fit a whole nother conference room in that gap, actually. So maybe that's the solution. We just go a little bit out this way, a little bit out this way. Maybe we can extend both bathrooms, make them a little bigger. I don't know. I can play around with this. The game gives you so many cool tools to play around with your designs. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I did not think I would, to be honest. I thought this was going to be just another series. This is going to be like, hey, you know, it's another builder game. We play them all the time, you know. No, this is special. Thank you for sharing this game with me. Really, seriously, appreciate it. I'm going to let you go. This is going to be the end of this video anyway, but look at this, guys. I will point out, I am getting performance issues now with this latest patch. And I do think has to do with the hotels and how they change and maybe the way the AI is now that more people aren't queuing, right? I think it's a combination of things. Like, people aren't queuing, they're playing, so there's more calculations potentially. More pathing stuff to consider since they're not wandering around. Also, because of the way the hotels changed, people don't get tired during the day now. Their sleep needs are really only up during the nighttime hours. So there's more pathing happening. You don't have a lot of your guests sleeping, and now they're gambling during the day. Plus, of course, lifting the limitations, if that was a thing that actually happened. Patch notes. Yeah. So I've got these big long desks here. And I'm kind of trying to tweak how the scheduling works. You see there's only one guy on staff right now, which seems to work pretty well for this time of day, right? 10:30 or so. Seems to work pretty well. Most of these desks are closed during this time of day. A couple of these desks will open up a little earlier. This one opens at around 7:30. And I think I'm going to have one of these desks probably switch. So we'll have this one open at, let's say, instead of 7:30 p.m., we'll open you at 4, let's say. So you'll open a little bit earlier to help this guy out. And then this one here, it might as well be the one right next to him, I guess. We'll have this one open at, let's go 5:30 with you. So, you know, we can play around with that, but we need a lot of desks for the hotel. And I'm going to do a maze with these little stanchions. I'm going to do a maze right here. It's going to happen because it's got to happen, you know? You got to do the maze. Everybody likes the mazes. You just got to wander, like the airport. You got to wander through it. Queue it up. I just want to see what it looks like. All right. So we got conference room stuff, business stuff done, right? I told you I said I was going to focus on entertainment, but I wanted to cover some of the changes in the patch, and that's just how the timing went. So, but now that we have this stuff up, we can start making business income. We got the computer rooms up. They're functional. People are using them, although there's an awful lot of computers here. It's not a busy day, right? Today is a busy day of the week, huh? Okay. Well, today's the busy day of the week. We can also do marketing. And because, again, the no limit thing, we can definitely market this. I've never done business marketing. I've never done entertainment marketing. We can bring them in. We can do this. We have big old conference rooms everywhere. I think at least this quarter of the building will be all business. And then this side here, we might do gyms and bingo and some other things. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I am going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you. Like the video if you like it. If you're not subscribed already, I don't know. If I haven't earned it yet, I don't know if I ever will. This has been very good. So take care. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.